Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
Hello and welcome to Share Talk. Today I'm joined by Colin Bird, who's Executive Chairman at Bezant Resources. How are you today, Colin?
I'm very good, thank you, Zach, and how are you?
I'm doing fine. I was scratching my head a bit though. First you're into copper, now you're into manganese, apparently.
Yeah, well, into copper, that's not going to change. The fundamentals are so good, and you and I think a lot of people in the business in London probably are fed up with me saying that. But of course, I'm into copper, and I will, for the foreseeable future, I can't see me going anywhere else. But, manganese is exactly the same theme, Zach. Manganese, I think, people still look at it as a boring old bulk commodity. Well, times have changed. Over the last three years, it's gone up 42%. It's competing strongly now with cobalt because of its ready supply. But the magic word, and it is a magic word, the magic words are battery grade. And that's why, Zach, I had to have this project in Botswana. It's battery grade material. They've got several exposures of the material. It's easy to find by geophysics. And we've got a huge tract. And, there's a company next door to us with quite a small deposit who've got a market cap of approaching 30 million Canadian. But, we're not ambulance chasing, Zach. We're purely chasing the fundamentals of manganese. 64% are imported into China. It's in real competition for the EV vehicles. And it's got a new place. It's got a place in storage. We're talking about renewables all the time. But, when the sun goes out, so does the power. When the wind stops, so does the power. So the ability to store this new energy, this new electricity, which is being generated by renewables, then if you can store it, it's all good stuff. And, there's as much emphasis on that as there is the actual, primary generation. So I think I put our Bezant shareholders in a great space. It's not difficult to explore, and I think we'll be able to add value to it very, very quickly. So it's not me chasing boom beams, Zach. It really is pursuing my mission of tomorrow's metals. And, I would class, I read an article today, we'll call it the forgotten EV metal. Its future is good, its growth is great, and the trigger, of course, is battery grade. And up there in Botswana, where we are, it is battery grade. So I'm glad you've given me the opportunity, Zach, to refresh the market on why did we do that. It's a sensible addition. It's current, it's local, and the deposit, quite frankly, is well located. And as all the prospects of being battery metal. So thanks for giving me the chance to share a little bit more with our shareholders.
But basically, manganese is it's like between the rare earths and the let's say the industrial metals. It's like in a in a space all of its own.
That's right. If you go back 5 years, when you're talking manganese, you're only talking steel making and that. But the uses I'm talking about are electricity generation and electrical storage, and that can only be done by the high-grade material, high-grade manganese, and all the suggestions are that our material is indeed high-grade.
Okay, well, on that note, Colin Bird, Executive Chairman at Bezant Resources, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Zach. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this with your listeners and, of course, with your good self.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.